I it just turned into kind of I don't know if you want to call it a street fight. It turned into a fight again, and our guys competed to the end. It was great playing in front of a full house, and the band was great, and there was a lot of energy, and I thought our guys competed for the full 40 minutes. We had some mistakes there, but we had a lot of guys step up and make some plays. Some different guys. We had a lot of foul trouble, so it was awesome.
Second half, you're trying to keep at least a couple possession difference. You knew they were going to come as well, but you get some crucial free throws, you get a couple big plays. What were a couple of turning points there?
Obviously that one, Pete got the free rebound on the free throw. I think that possession ended up with Nate hitting that three in the corner. I thought that was really a turning point in. And then the steal, obviously both of Pete's dunks kind of put the game away. I thought he had a spectacular game. He really rebounded well, made some good decisions offensively, and brought some juice. I thought Nate really stepped up and obviously hit a big shot there and handled the point guard duties with, I know they played together a little bit, but handled it with Dan obviously falling out in not very many minutes. So a ton of guys stepped up. Josh and Brad both hit some shots from the floor. Rob had a bucket. Eric hit a big three. Obviously Hobbs got us off to the good start. When Hobbs is going, things go well, and I thought Hobbs had a really nice day as well.
You guys didn't play bad in the first half by any means, but were there a lot of things that you felt you had to adjust?
We need to do a little bit with that ball screen. They were getting us on the roll guy, and that kid's really long. Sometimes our help was there, and they just kept it up high, and we had a hard time dealing with it. We tried to do a couple different things in the second half that slowed it down a little bit. And with a guy like Pete, that gives us the versatility to switch some of that stuff later on, and his feet are good enough to keep some of those guards in front. So that helped.
Is there a significant difference in the way that you're playing now versus the way you were playing before this 3-win streak?
I guess we're just taking away a lot of the losing plays, and that's what we talked about 6-7 weeks ago, and maybe it took this long for guys to get comfortable, for guys to mature. We're playing teams for the second time. They know a little bit more what to expect. The turnover numbers have been down. We ended up turning it over quite a bit at the end there. So it's still a little high, but the way the game was, there was going to be a few more turnovers. We've been taking care of the ball. We've had less missed box outs. The ball's popping a little bit more. All things that we were working on, and a lot of times we were getting done in practice, having a hard time translating into the games. Are starting to show up in the games, and we're having a little more success.
Yeah, you get some guys that hadn't played together until this year, but now it's starting to gel a little bit. Would you agree with that?
Absolutely. We have a good locker room. The guys like each other. They get along. We got a lot of team-first guys. It just takes some time. There was a lot of new faces out there, and the few guys that had experience hadn't played with any of these new faces, and I wish it would come together a little bit more, and by no stretch are we necessarily over the hump yet, but it's showing signs of improvement. Now we have to take it on the road.
You're still well within contention to make the GLIAC tournament. How much is that a motivation going forward with this group?
We've been talking about that lately, breaking it down to media, possession to possession. We know when you get in that tournament, anything can happen, and that's really what we're doing. Obviously, we've been out of contention for some of the getting to the top of the league and things like that, but just give ourselves a chance. There's been a lot of upsets the last couple of years, and if we can keep peaking, I still don't think we've had a game where we really shot lights out. Get to that tournament and try to get hot.